poll kind of chimes with things that Labour MSPs have been saying to me, that say that it helps now when they're out on doors. People say they don't like Keir Starmer, and they could say, well, look, we're taking our own course on this. It's not about Keir Starmer, it's about Anas Sarwar. So I think it probably will help in that respect. Where I think that they might run into a bit of bother is closer to an election if Keir Starmer stays in number 10. There's going to be a lot of tricky TV interviews, etc. Debates where people are saying to us, well, look, are you seriously asking people to vote for the Labour Party when you don't think that the Labour Prime Minister should be in his job at the moment? I think that's going to be difficult to handle as popular as Anas seems to be in Scotland. They are still trailing quite badly, and it's I don't know overall if Keir Starmer's still Prime Minister in a couple of months' time whether there will be a net gain or loss from it.
Ben, I mean, you weren't on last week. What was your take? Do you think that in the context of the election, it's going to help the Scottish Labour leader?
Yeah, I think it will. I think, as you said, John, it's going to get brought up all the time in TV debates. And I think every time it's brought up, it reminds people that Anas Sarwar doesn't like Keir Starmer either. So you sat at home, you're going, I can't stand that Keir Starmer. And it's a reminder that Anas Sarwar doesn't like him either. I don't think he's... Obviously, it was a coup attempt, or was it? We'll never quite know the machinations.
One-man coup.
One-man coup. Or was it just a placement? This is where I stand. I'm going to define myself that voters don't like Keir Starmer. I don't like him either. That I think he's just defined that, and it's going to help. I think the more it's brought up, it helps. And I think obviously Labour are going to lose the South Manchester by-election. I don't think that'll be the end of him. So Keir Starmer is going to still be in a job come May the 7th.
It's going to be pretty bad if they do lose that by-election, isn't it?
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be cast as you blocked the candidate who could have won this for Labour to save your own skin, and now
I don't think that brings him down. No, I just don't think there's an obvious candidate.
What it does do, though, is if they lose that by-election, people will say, well, Anas Sarwar was right.
That will bolster Anas Sarwar's position. I mean, where Keir Starmer may go, and this won't help Anas Sarwar, is if Labour do terribly in the Scottish elections, finish third. They do terribly in the Welsh elections and finish third, and they get wiped out across all these English councils. Then he probably is toast, but by then Anas Sarwar's
ironically, the one thing that could be really bad for Anas Sarwar is if Labour was to now win this by-election, then people say, oh, well, Keir Starmer's not doing that after all.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, good point.